In 2022, the Dow Jones has dropped 8%, the S&P has dropped 17%, and the Nasdaq a little over 29%. Needless to say, 2022 has been a horrible year for stocks, so I had the great idea that I would share my portfolio as a 24-year-old with you guys. Sadly, I started working in October of 2021, which was around the peak of the market before everything crashed. So my portfolio is not gonna look too healthy. But I thought it would be cool to make this video and be transparent so you guys can see what my portfolio looks like, and hopefully I can make it a yearly thing so I can see my progress. So let's get started with my Roth. All right, so here we have my Roth. I started investing in this Roth in 2020, I think. As you can see, I have $16,219, which is pretty nice. It's by far my biggest account. If you didn't know this, you can only put in $6,000 per year. So I've actually lost money. As you can see, I think I put in around $17,500. Let's look at my positions to see why that happened. I started really investing in 2020 with my Robinhood, and my two favorite quarantine or COVID stocks were Jets, which is an ETF that tracks airlines, and Shake Shack. They were doing amazing, and I sold them and I brought them here to my Roth. And since then, they've gone down tremendously. And I completely changed my strategy and I started doing what I should have been doing from the beginning, which is to invest in low-cost index funds. I'm gonna put my allocation here. Falk actually did a beautiful video that's on this channel. I'm gonna leave the link down below that explains why he picked this allocation, and I've been doing that ever since. Now, one tip that I'll give for the Roth is just to have everything automated. I have $500 coming out of my account every month, and they're automatically invested into those index funds. So that way your retirement account grows without you having to move a finger and without you ever seeing that money. And this also happens with my 401k, which is the other retirement account we'll see today. So as you can see in the top left here, I don't want to go up because my company's name is there, but I have close to $4,000 in this account, and my company actually doesn't match till the end of the year, which is after December. So this number is gonna grow a little by then, but this is what I have now. This is actually what Bank of America gave me. They have like an automated financial advisor, and this is what I came up with. Can't really recommend any of them or tell you not to buy any of them because I haven't really paid a lot of attention to my 401k, which is not great. But it's something that I had to keep in mind because this year they've charged me $40, which is around 1% of my account, which might not seem like much, but it's actually a lot when you compound it over 41 years, which is what I have left till I'm 65. And I actually want to show you the math. So between my Roth and my 401k, I have a grand total of $20,158. And so assuming I don't contribute $1 more the rest of my life, which obviously I will, if I let this grow for 41 years at a 7% annual return rate, the total amount I'll have when I'm 65 is $322,000, which is insane. Now, if I take away 1% of the cost and my return goes up by 8%, that number goes all the way up to $472,000. So you can see how important that 1% is over a period of 41 years. And that's why I think I'm gonna go back to my 401k and change it to just low cost index funds eventually. And lastly, we have my real account, which is my brokerage, which I have in Charles Schwab. Here I invest any money I get from my parents for my birthday, Christmas, or any other nice donation that they want to give me, and any other leftover money from my salary that I feel comfortable investing. So if we go to my account, as you can see here, I've accumulated $8,232. And if we go to my positions, as you can see, I started this account much like the Roth by picking individual stocks, most of them at their peak. So here I've lost quite a bit of money. And I also invested in Jets. Here I'm actually positive, which is, good news. But lately I've changed my strategy once again, and I've been investing in the S&P 500 index fund that Schwab provides. and that's what I think I'll be doing in the near future as well, because with this strategy I might not overperform the market, but I'm ensuring myself that I'm not gonna underperform it either. So this last account actually brings my total to $28,232, which I think is pretty nice for a 24-year-old. And it does suck that it could be higher if my first year at work wasn't such a bear market, but I see it as an opportunity to buy at a low price. Now, if you can take one teaching away from this video, is that you're better off 90% of the times just investing in a low-cost index fund that tracks the S&P 500, because it is extremely hard to beat the market. And that's the lesson I want to give you to end this video. If you liked it, please drop a like, subscribe, and drop any comments or any questions you have about what you saw. I'll answer all of them, and we'll see you next week on Wednesdays like always. Peace.